difference to me if like somebody set the house on fire, if somebody's living in it versus
it was
if
already
it's just
empty.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Welcome to my channel, Real Estate Motivated. It's boy Reggie. We're here at Legacy at 14th. This is the office space that I work at. Well, I will be working at mainly when I'm in Baton Rouge. See over here, check it out. This is where I'll actually be moving. Partially. Fireplex we're doing. Come check it out. First, we gotta let them know who's shooting. We got lunch. Maneuver that. There we go. Wow, man. Let's get it.
You said this is the one you're gonna be living in?
Yeah. They probably have maybe like 2 or 3 weeks left. They probably take it longer to store it. And when it's stored, you gotta like really try to save as much of the original house as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be more long than this, but got drywall down, gotta do paint, flooring.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what they wanted you to keep restored in here since it's such a historic house.
Like, look at this door frame. Like,
Oh shit, yeah.
like, I'm assuming they took the doors down probably. Trying to see if they can save them.
Alright, but it's still a lot of old wood.
Yeah, windows. Like that. But yeah, it's probably got to do final electrical, final HVAC, which is like AC, stuff like that. Yeah, man, this may be 5 weeks. So Mr. Fred, who's over at Blue House Construction, he said 2 weeks, so we'll hold him to it and see what's up.
You know how that goes.
You working on it? Can you say hey to my vlog right here?
Hi.
This is Ashley, the heart of Legacy at 14.
Hi, I'm the community manager here at Legacy. Working hard as always.
That's awesome.
She wears many hats. I'm shooting a video. This is Miss Marilyn. She's the heart of Legacy at 14.
Don't listen at that.
She is.
No, it's alright. You can boast to the world a little bit. Let them know what you do.
Just a little bit, huh?
Just your part, huh?
This is my part. I'm Marilyn Antoine, and I do accounts administrator.
Okay, awesome.
Working with Anthony at AU.
Okay, so this one is the warehouse we're converting into 12 units, I believe. This one is literally walking distance from the office. Pretty much what the goal is to revitalize the Eddie Robinson Historic District of Baton Rouge, really change the dynamic of the community, try to promote home ownership, raise the property value for homeowners, stay in the community, be able to take the equity and do things within the household or within the family, really just reach that. This group economics, really, you can see it all around. Take it to other couple projects and we'll check it out. I mean, really, I'm documenting Baton Rouge in the next chapter of my pretty much career in life is I really want you to understand where I get the real estate bug from and how I'm thinking, just because I'm surrounded by, to me, real estate tycoons, real estate millionaires, but really just visionaries to really select Baton Rouge and really just revitalize the whole area and to really put passion along with profit, which is rare, especially if it's like an all-black development firm.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Don't enter, you know? So pretty much that's just what I'm thinking, man. It's just unbelievable to see and really just to be a part of, you know what I mean?
Right.
Especially just like where I come from, you don't really have a whole lot of opportunities to be of a team or organization like this, and I really don't want to take it for granted, you know?
What's up? My name's Anthony Kimball, managing partner of Kimball Properties. Right now, we're in my office at Legacy on 14th Street, shared office space, event space that we operate out of in Baton Rouge. When you're looking at development and why Baton Rouge for me, I mean, it really made sense. I was from here. This is where I had a ton of social capital, where my relationships, where my network, where my ecosystem that helps me to be successful. That's where it existed, and we continue to build those relationships, continue to build that ecosystem. But for me, this was home. This is where I was able to access capital and people, get people to understand the real estate in the communities we were looking to work in. Also, it was for me, it was important to impact communities that I went to school in, that I had been part of growing up, that I seen the de-investment into these communities. So for me, all those things, are definitely part of my whys and why Baton Rouge made sense for what we're looking to continue to accomplish.
Tell me, give me some feedback. What do you think? How you feel about what they're doing?
I think what they're doing is great, man. And somebody has to start. Like, that's the thing. I don't think enough of our people don't take it seriously enough to really care and do things the proper way, and actually, learn the stuff and not just take such and such's word for it because you think they're an expert and you think you're just gonna lose anyway. No, you don't have to lose.
Definitely.
You don't have to lose.
Definitely, and it's just like what they're doing now, what they're changing the dynamic not only of the community, but how the kids see things in the community. How people around it see you don't have to just sell drugs or try to rap to make it out or to do something positive or better.
Right.
So that's really my thing. Just really happy to be a part of something, that's bigger than me and make money. So,
Right. That's great, man.
Well, I'll break it down for you. I sent Anthony, which is my mentor / boss. I don't really like saying I got a boss, but I was my boss. An email probably around May while I was in grad school. I was in grad school at Tulane, and I really reached out to anybody black that I saw, and it was only like maybe 2 or 3. And I saw him really doing this thing, really, creating change and, doing it on a large scale. So I reached out to him, told him that I really wanted to shadow him, do whatever. So he was like, yeah, just meet me. I can meet you in Baton Rouge. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm thinking I'm just going up there to chop it up with him, just to have a simple conversation. And it turned out to be a full-blown interview with him and his 2 other partners.
How about
And really, bro, 5 days after that, I was literally starting. Like, they had me literally, I'll show y'all, like, pretty much building a house from scratch.
Wow.
Like, in the 7th ward. I didn't know nothing about it, so. And this one
It just started you on it.
started me on it, bro. When I tell you I didn't know nothing. But pretty much, this is actually one of our properties that just set on fire.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can check it out. It's fresh. Still smell it.
Still smell it.
Still smell it.
Jeez.
Like, yeah, it's just crazy.
Wow. Whenever you're ready for that.
Legacy on 14th Street. For me, Legacy on 14th Street gives place to that ecosystem that we're looking to build in the Baton Rouge community, in the South Louisiana community, and regional, and even national, with what we're doing as far as development, what we're doing construction-wise, what we're doing in our teaching vertical, and what we'll look to grow into as far as our workforce development piece. But for me and my team and my tribe, going back to that ecosystem, Legacy on 14 is a shared office space, the event space. It's like really a place that really we want people and entrepreneurs and developers and creatives that look like me and people from even other races to be able to have comfortable conversation and be able to build and be able to create. So we have a rooftop deck, we have an open work area, we have a conference room. But it's a place where you can do business, you can have social events, and for us, it was part of bringing business and ownership back into this South Baton Rouge community. For us, Legacy on 14th, is a big piece of what we're doing and what we're building in this community.
Okay. Awesome. All right, and tell the people where can we get in contact with you in case we need to, either buy a house or host a party.
So LegacyOn14.com is the website. We also have a teaching vertical, how to buy, howtobuytheblock.com. So that's our teacher vertical. You can learn more about, what we're teaching and actually trying to help other developers do something similar in their cities and their community. Also can find me on Instagram, B_Anthony Kimball. Our company website for our development is akimballproperty.com. And if you want to email me, ak@akimballproperty.com. That's why you can reach out to me through email.
Perfect. So, give you a good gem real quick. If that trash can was in the street, I would have had to get a permit. But it's not in the street, so I don't have to get a permit.
Really?
Yes, it's on actual property. If it was in the street, I would have had to get a
permit from the
city, which is additional money. You know what I mean? Who wants to give the city more money? So.
But thank God it's got a front yard in this mug.
Yeah, exactly. So we could go inside.
Man.
It hits you. It's
is that mold, mildew, sawdust?
It's just stank. Straight ass. But now, basically what they're gonna do is no structural changes, really. Pretty much gonna knock this down, open floor plan, kitchen, living space. So this will be a big area.
Yeah.
All this gonna be open.
No, that's a good sized space for sure.
Yeah, definitely a good size space. So kitchen, blue, L.
Initially, Reggie will be working as a project manager on development projects up here. So on the residential side, he will be really leading those projects. On the commercial side, he'll be working in partnership with myself and Marcus Williams, who does our architecture also, to assist in the role of project managing those bigger projects. As far as development for Reggie and where I want to see his trajectory goes, is really being able to be the director of our development. And him being able to one day fully run that development vertical. So it's definitely a process. We'll set milestones, we'll set goals, but that's the things he'll initially work on and where we'll look to build to.
My role will be less in the field and more on the development side. Doing like pro formas, tax credits, city applications, and since, like I said, they're construction partners, I just have to do maybe like 2 or 3 walkthroughs during the week just to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing on a weekly basis. Making sure cost is effective, making sure they're not overspending on drywall, and just getting like really like processes in order for like fixtures and just having like a specific fixture or specific paint, just things like that for like rentals versus flips, just stuff like that really. That I just learned. Like I said, I've only been with them maybe it'll be a year in May. As I learn, you learn.
What'd your lady say when you told her y'all was gonna have to move to Baton Rouge?
Honestly, she took it better than I expected, At first I thought she was gonna be like, no. Oh, hell no. Just because we got a 2-year-old, but I think that since she knew he was only 2 years old and hadn't started school yet, it may be better for him
to move now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's definitely open to it. If she doesn't mind a new scenery. So this is...
Shit, it looked like you pulled over and killed me, son.
Nah, man, this is another warehouse. Don't even get me. Just get the size of this
thing. Yeah, I'm definitely only renting with y'all from now on.
Yeah, this is 1440 Government Street. We're still in the South Baton Rouge. Everything's in South Baton Rouge up here.
So all the projects they working on in this area, you said mainly in South Baton Rouge?
Yeah, mainly. Yeah, like you can walk and see, and just see how close to downtown it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get all this behind you. Like, just revitalizing all of this.
Which way is downtown from here?
You see that brown building straight right there?
Yeah.
That's another one that they have. It's very, very historic. They call it Lincoln Hotel. If you have time, Google it. I mean, a lot of famous musicians stayed there. Very, very, very dope history about it. That was going to have commercial space at the bottom, a certain amount of units at the top. Would it be a mixed use? What should you call it, a mixed use project? That's what you call a mixed use project. So, yeah.
Did you know that?
I don't know anything about that Puritan or who that is. So, yeah, man, it's pretty much definitely gonna make an impact. That's really why I really want to just document what I'm a part of, not just what I'm trying to do on the side, but really what I'm a part of. Because I mean, I'm mainly in New Orleans, bro. But when you are part of something like this, you think bigger. You want to be bigger. You want to do bigger stuff. You know what I mean? You don't want to just do houses anymore. You want to do big developments and make bigger impacts. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely want to just document what's going on up here.
Where'd you getting them strip malls, baby?
Hey, facts.
Them strip malls and them hospitals, baby.
Facts. I'm gonna name it London. So,
London Memorial.
Yeah, man. So pretty much I'll be, like I said, transitioning from New Orleans up here. I'll be up here the first couple months solo. Then after that, my little boy, will come up here. It's definitely was given opportunity. It was definitely something to think about. So I have a little one in the family, you know what I'm saying? But it's a rare opportunity, a really rare opportunity to be a part of something like this, and you can just see where it's going, and it's gonna be really big, and just make an impact and be a part of it. You know what I mean? So definitely, man. So, definitely. Stay tuned.
Well, boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah.